Ne dedi?
Hello.
Hello, Linda.
Hi, Shukran. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm confused. Good
It,
morning.
it is 10 o'clock
Yes.
morning.
I'm thinking about so many time zones. Okay.
Yes,
So
I
10
think.
o'clock in the morning for you. Okay. So because
Okay.
in my place it's afternoon, and in their places, other students, it's 12, right? So it's 12 noon. Okay, where are they? Okay, so you're the first
No,
one.
only I.
Yeah, maybe they are coming. Let's wait for them. So while waiting for them, so today it's 10 a.m. in your place.
Yes.
And yeah, last night we saw each other. Last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
So and yesterday you were late because you went to a Turkish grocery, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. What did you buy yesterday?
But I bought Turkish cheese.
Cheese. Oh,
Turkish
okay.
cheese und the meat.
Meat? What kind of meat?
The meat. My husband bought meat.
Your husband bought meat. Lamb meat.
Meist lamb.
Lamb. Oh, okay. So is it Turkish meat? I mean, no.
Didn't Turkish meat, but the und I bought Turkish vegetables.
Vegetables.
Und wie sagt man, was soll ich sagen? Die Gewürz, Pepper oder
Pepper, spices.
Spices, yeah.
Yes.
I don't find spices about spices.
So you bought spices, okay? Turkish spices. So, oh, nice. So you're going to cook. You're going to cook some special Turkish meals.
Yes, we cook. We always cook Turkish food.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay.
We live in Switzerland, but I live like Turkey.
Yeah, you are living like you are in Turkey.
Like in Turkey, yeah.
Yes, that's right. But why you don't like the food in Switzerland?
Sometimes we eat the cheese fondue, the meat fondue, and raclette. I don't know the English name.
Yes, the English name.
It make käse with käse.
With
cheese, käse with German.
So you have so many languages in your mind. So Turkish, German, and what's that? English. Okay. Yeah. So you know a lot of languages. But sometimes you are mixing the languages.
Yes.
So, yeah, but that's good that you can still live like you are in Turkey, even though you are in Switzerland. So you are already living in Switzerland, but you still want to live like you are in Turkey. Okay, that's very good. So you still love the food in Turkey, right? So Turkish food. So is it more healthy? Okay, healthy Turkish food.
It is healthy.
Than food in Switzerland.
mit Olivenöl.
Olive oil.
Olive oil. I cook with olive oil. Vegetables. The salad. I make with olivenöl.
Oh, you're always using olive oil.
Yeah, it is healthier than all other oil.
Than other oils, yes, that's right. Olive oil, yes. So yeah, but olive oil is, you know, in my country, it's expensive. Olive oil. Yes, I could buy sometimes olive oil, but I use sometimes corn oil and soya oil. So those are also good oils, right? So, oh, nice. Okay, nice to talk about food.
Okay.
But our lesson is not about food. Okay. So okay, since they are not yet here, so maybe we can start our lesson.
Okay.
Shukran. So I remember I asked you last time. Okay, so two weeks ago, right? So when was that? So
Yes.
January 9, right? That was our last meeting. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3 weeks ago.
The 4 and 5 test I have done.
Yeah, we are supposed to answer test 4 and 5.
5, yeah.
4 and 5, okay. So, and I asked you also to write a short story. I don't know if you were able to write a short story. Okay, I will open my book just a moment.
Okay.
So that you can see what I'm talking about. Just a moment. So this is okay. Okay, so it's on page 29. 20. Oh yeah, so on page 29, activity 22. So this one, write a story and add extra information using these the ideas here. Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember that? Did you do this, or it's okay if you did not? You did not?
I did not. Because
it's okay.
I have done first.
The test, yes.
I want to later.
Yes.
I have forgot.
It's okay. It's all right. I believe other students were not able to do this as well. So we will just go to the test. Let's answer the test. Just a moment. Okay, this is test 4. Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to do this first. Just a moment. So big. Okay, there. So let's start with the first one. Complete the sentences with the present simple or present continuous tense using the verbs in brackets. Can you read the example?
Our cat eats fish.
Okay, our cat eats fish. Okay, number 1.
My bag doesn't have enough pockets.
My bag, not mine, okay?
Oh, my.
Okay,
my bag.
So, yes, my bag, okay, doesn't have enough pockets. Okay, good. Number 2.
Richard is studying in his room at the moment. Richard
is studying in his room at the moment. Okay, very good. Number 3.
Sally doesn't like anyone in our class.
Sally doesn't like anyone in our class. Okay, number 4.
Are you meeting Gemma for lunch tomorrow?
Okay, are you meeting Gemma for lunch tomorrow? Number 5.
They don't know my name.
Yes, perfect. My. Okay. They don't know my name. Okay, number
Okay.
6.
Is it still raining outside?
Is it still raining outside? Okay. Next.
Does your sister play in clarinet?
Does your sister play the clarinet? Okay, the clarinet. Okay.
Clarinet.
Yes.
Look,
Okay.
Mom, and Dad are waving at us from across the road.
Okay. Look. Okay, you stop. Look. Okay, look. Mom and Dad. Okay, that's how you read it. Okay.
Look.
Mom and Dad.
Okay. Look, Mom and Dad are waving at us from across the road.
Okay, are waving at us from across the road. Okay, so let's go to 9.
Do these trainers?
Do these trainers
Trainers cost a lot of money?
Money? Okay, do these trainers cost a lot of money?
The money?
Yes. Okay, number 10.
Does Lou always behave badly when he sits next to Tom?
Okay, so answerable by yes or no. So does Leo always behave badly when he sits next to Tom? Okay.
Okay.
So going up. Okay. All right. So let's go to number 2. Complete the text with the correct form of the words in bold. Can you read the example?
My dad always had a bad accident.
Okay. My dad almost had. Okay. Can you read that again? My dad
almost had a bad accident
3 days ago. Okay, that's the sentence.
Oh, 3 days ago.
Okay. All right, so number 1.
It happened in the evening while was repairing the vacuum cleaner in the lounge.
Okay, so it happened. Okay, past tense, right? It happened. Okay.
It happened.
Okay.
In the evening.
It happened in the evening while he
was repairing.
Was repairing.
The vacuum cleaner in the lawn.
The vacuum cleaner.
Oh, the
vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner in
the lounge. In the lounge. Yes. Okay. All right. So next.
First he got the tools out. First he got his tools out.
Tools. Okay. First he got his tools out.
And then he opened the.
He opened
the lid of the vacuum. Vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
He couldn't find the right tools, so
right tools. Ooh sound. Okay, right tools.
So he asked me to bring a
screwdriver.
Okay. Then I came back into the room. He was screaming with pain.
He was screaming with pain. Screaming with pain. Okay. He was screaming with pain. Okay. The vacuum cleaner
wasn't
unplugged.
Unplugged.
Okay.
while she was fixing it, and he got an electric shock. He was lucky, really.
He was lucky, really. Okay.
He was lucky, really.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's too bad. Okay.
Okay.
So he got an electric shock. The father. Okay. The dad.
Okay.
Okay. So, but yes. Okay. Correct. So and okay. So Sevim is here. Hello, Sevim.
With telephones is
Okay, so
connected.
yeah, she's still connecting probably. Okay, so let's move to number 3. Okay,
Three.
number 3 now.
My uncle.
Choose. Okay, just a moment. I will read the direction. Choose the correct letter A, B, or C to explain the meaning of each sentence. Okay, read the example.
My uncle works as a fireman.
Okay.
Corrected. My uncle's job is fireman.
Okay, my uncle's job is a fireman.
Fireman.
Okay, number 1.
The phone rang while I was.
The phone rang. The phone rang.
The phone rang while I was looking for it.
Okay.
The phone rang.
The phone rang.
Rang at the same time as I was trying to find it.
Okay, the phone rang at the same time as I was trying to find it. Okay, number 2.
I think about you. I am thinking about you right now. Correct.
That's the correct?
Yes.
Number 2. Okay, number 2 is letter B.
B.
Okay, so yes, because when you say I think about you, you're not saying I'm thinking about you now. Okay, I'm thinking. So it's not present continuous. You see.
Yeah.
So I think about you
regularly.
Yes,
Okay.
regularly. Okay.
Okay.
Next, number 3.
They're playing tennis. They are playing tennis at the moment.
Okay, they are playing tennis at the moment. Okay, number 4.
I am seeing it on Friday morning. I arranged to see it on Friday morning.
Okay, so letter C, I arranged to see Ed on Friday morning. And number 5?
I got home and my mom cooked dinner. I came home and then my mom cooked dinner.
Okay, letter C, I came home and then my mom cooked dinner. Okay, very good. So we have finished test number 4. Okay, so and Hussein is here. Good afternoon, Hussein. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Not bad. I am busy nowadays.
Busy. Okay, busy nowadays. Okay, that's why you are late today. Okay.
Yes, I cannot connected internet.
Oh, okay. You're having an internet problem. Okay.
Yes, I have internet problem. I am different city now.
You're in a different city. You're not home now?
I am not home.
You're working now.
I am working now. I am business travel.
You are on a business travel, but you are in Turkey?
Yes, in Turkey. I'm a different city.
But a different city. Okay. Wow, you're really busy. Okay. So no wonder. But
I am sorry.
it's okay.
I am late.
No, it's no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, it's.
I don't have my books now.
Okay, it's all right. So you can see my screen. It's okay because I'm sharing the copy of the book. Okay, so no problem. We're still checking the test because last time, 3 weeks ago, okay, a long time ago. So I asked you to answer test 4 and 5. So that's for unit 4 and unit 5. So we have already completed test 4. me and Shukran. Okay, so we are now going to test 5. Okay, so but okay, Sevim, are you there? Okay, so maybe she will join us later. So okay, only you, Hussein, and Shukran. Okay, so test 5, you just look at the screen. Okay, so for the first exercise or first test, mark the sentences right with check or wrong with X. Okay, and then you're going to rewrite the incorrect sentences. Okay, so please read the example, Shukran.
Train is always leaving at 5 p.m. The train always leaves at 5 p.m.
Okay, the train always leaves at 5 p.m. Okay, so that's the first sentence is incorrect.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so Shukran, number 1.
Grandpa often sits in his armchair.
Read first the sentence.
Grandpa is sitting in his armchair.
Grandpa
often is sitting in his armchair.
Armchair. Okay, what is it?
Correct.
It's incorrect. X. Okay. X.
Grandpa X, yeah. And Grandpa often sits in his armchair.
In his armchair. Okay, Grandpa often sits in his armchair. Okay, number 2 is Hussein.
Susie hardly ever does the washing up. Hardly ever does. It's correct.
It's correct. Okay, very good. Number 3, Shukran.
The snow melts quickly now that spring has started. This is X. This snow.
So is it wrong? Wrong?
It is wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong. The snow is melting quickly now that the spring has started.
Okay, the snow is melting quickly now that spring has started. Okay, very good. Number 4, saying.
The sun doesn't shine at the moment. The sun don't shining at the moment.
Don't shining.
Don't shining.
Don't shining. Okay, we don't usually use do or.
The sun isn't shining at the moment.
Okay, isn't. The sun isn't shining at the moment. Okay, number 5.
Hi, Linda.
Hello, Sevim, you're there?
I'm sorry I'm late.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm fine, Linda. And you?
Are you busy today?
Yes.
Okay, so you are working?
No, at home.
Oh, you're at home now.
My husband, he's at home.
Okay. So
because late breakfast.
You had a late breakfast. Okay.
Yes.
And you're not, of course, you're not having your lunch yet. Okay, so not yet.
Yes.
So later. Yes. Okay. So
Thank you.
So can you join us now?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we are checking the test 4 and 5. We have finished test 4. We are now on test 5. Okay. So and we are doing this activity. We are now on number 5. Can you answer number 5?
Okay. We still go surfing on the lake in the summer. That's correct.
That's correct. Okay, we still go surfing on the lake in the summer. Okay, next is Shukran. Number 6. Number 6.
Ben size buradan bakayım ya. Your phone is ringing at
Ringing.
least
Ringing.
once an hour.
Okay, it's ringing at least once an hour.
Or it is wrong. It is false.
It's wrong. Okay, it's
It
wrong.
is wrong, and your phone ranks at least once an hour.
Your phone rings
Rings
at least
once
an hour. Okay, your phone rings. Okay, good.
Rings.
Number 7 is Hussein.
Sometimes we are cooking the garden. Sometimes we cook in the garden.
Sometimes we cook in the garden. Okay, good. Number 8, next, Sevim.
My father hates shopping in the supermarket. That's correct.
That's correct. Okay, next, Shukran.
Do you still wait for
You
that?
still wait for that?
That it is nearly 6 o'clock. It is wrong. Are you still waiting for that? It is nearly 6 o'clock.
Okay, are you still waiting for that? Okay, number 10.
Ted is training a lot for the badminton championships at the moment. It's correct.
It's correct. Ted is training a lot for the badminton championship at the moment. Okay, so let's go to activity 2. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the present tense using the verbs in brackets. Okay, so Shukran, please read the example.
Helen isn't.
I'm sorry, Sevim should be Sevim. Sorry. Okay, so Sevim, the example, please.
Helen isn't wearing a jacket today. Not wear.
Not wear.
Helen, not wear. Helen isn't wearing a jacket today. Number 1.
Okay.
We often in the dining room. We often eat in the dining room.
Okay, we often eat in the dining room. Good. Okay,
Yes.
Shukran, number 2.
I am having a haircut on Friday.
Haircut. Okay.
Haircut.
Hair. Okay, I'm having a haircut on Friday.
Haircut.
Okay, saying.
My computer lessons are getting difficult.
My computer lessons are getting difficult. Okay, good. Next.
My grandparents visit us at weekends.
Okay, my grandparents visit us at
Visit,
weekends.
yes.
Okay, next.
This drink doesn't contain fruit juice.
Okay, does not contain or doesn't contain. Okay, number 6.
Dad is repairing my bike at the moment.
Okay, dad is repairing my bike at the moment. Okay, next.
I usually decide what to wear once I see what the weather is like.
Okay, that's correct. I usually decide what to wear. Okay,
Right,
number
yes.
8. Number 8.
The 3 o'clock boat leaves from here.
Okay, the 3 o'clock, that's
The.
consonant. Okay, letter T, consonant sound. The
The.
3 o'clock boat, okay, leaves from here. Okay, next.
Bananas grow in countries with a tropical climate.
Climate. Okay.
Climate.
So bananas grow in countries with a tropical climate. Number 10.
Millie isn't training this week.
Okay, Mila isn't training this week. Okay, very good, guys. Okay, so let's go to the next, number 3. Circle the correct option. You will not circle, but you will just say. Okay. So who's next?
Ich.
Okay. So
Feels hot today.
it feels hot today. Okay. Number 1.
Look out! The little girl is walking towards the road.
Okay. Look out. Okay. The little girl is walking towards the road. Okay. Number 2.
2. I often think I am often thinking about our last holiday, right?
Oh, your choices are just this and this. Okay. So you said I am. Okay. So it's not the choice. Okay. So there's no I am thinking. So I often am thinking. So if you're going to choose this one, you're going to say I often am thinking. So is that correct? I often am thinking.
I am often thinking about the last holiday.
I often thinking.
I often thinking about the last holiday.
Thinking.
Right?
Okay. So do you agree, Shukran?
No.
Okay.
I often think about our last holiday.
Okay.
Often in my present simple.
Okay. I often think. Okay, that's the correct answer. Often think about our last holiday. Okay, Hussein? I often think. Are you okay with that? Hussein, your microphone is off. Maybe he's working. Okay, he's talking to someone maybe. So all right, so let's go now to the next Sevim, number 3.
Our teacher appears to be wrong.
Appears to be wrong. Okay, number 4.
Oscar is having difficulty meeting his roommate this week.
Okay, difficulties. Can you say that again?
Difficulties.
Okay, Oscar is having difficulties with his roommate this week. Okay, so
Linda, sorry, Linda, I have to leave.
Okay.
Sorry.
You have to work. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. I have a
problem.
I have a small problem. Sorry.
Okay. So take care, Hussein.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So he has a problem. So, okay. So we'll just the two of you, Shukran and Sevim.
Yes.
Okay. Who's next? Okay. Next is Sevim.
Yes,
or Shukran. Yeah, Sevim, number 5.
7.
I'm confused.
Number 5?
Yes, number 5 now, right?
What does this article say about our school?
What does this article say about our school?
Our school, yes.
Okay. All right. So next.
My computer weighs less than 8 kilo.
Sorry, my computer weighs. Okay, less than a kilo. Less than a kilo.
A kilo.
Yes. Okay, next.
Jenny and I meet for coffee every Sunday morning.
Yes. Okay, Jenny and I meet for coffee every Sunday morning. Okay, next.
The food tastes.
This food.
This food tastes delicious.
Okay, this food tastes delicious. Next.
I'm not sure if this word exists.
Okay, good. I'm not sure if this word exists. Number 10.
The flowers in the vase look pretty.
Okay, first of all, flowers, F, consonant, the flowers.
The
Okay, the flowers in the vase, in the vase,
in the vase look
pretty.
pretty.
Pretty. Okay, all right. Okay, so next, number 4, choose the correct letter A, B, or C. Okay, so can you start, Sevim?
Mandy, what do you usually have for dinner?
Okay, all right, that's A. That's A. What do you usually have for dinner? Okay, so next, Sevim, Iris.
Sometimes mom makes pizza, but most of the time we have traditional food like meat, potatoes, and green vegetables.
Okay, next, Shukran.
I cook at least twice a week.
At least, okay, at least twice.
At least.
Okay, good.
Twice a week.
Next, Sevim. Really?
Really?
Okay, yes.
Iris?
Yes, you go on, Sevim. Yes.
Sorry.
Number 3.
Yes, I don't much time at the moment.
I don't have, okay. I don't have much time at the moment. Okay. Because, okay, Shukran.
Because I am studying for my exam, but I think my cooking.
All right, so because I'm studying for my exams.
Okay,
so but Sevim, but I think here.
But I think my cooking gets better all the time.
Okay, very good. Okay, so all right, we have finished test 4 and 5. Okay, so we are now going to go to our book. Just a moment. All right, so we are going to start unit 6.
Yes.
Page, what page is that? Page, okay, 35. 35. Okay, all right, 35. So, okay, so the past. Okay, we're going to talk about the past. I can talk about past events using the past simple and continuous, the past perfect, the present perfect simple and continuous, and used to. So many things. Okay, let's try this dialogue first. Okay, I want you to do this dialogue. So the girl is Shukran. Both girls, sorry. So the girl with the long hair, Shukran. The girl with the short hair, Sevim.
Okay. Where have you been? I have been looking for you everywhere.
I went to the cinema with Billy.
Oh, was it a good film?
I don't know. Billy had already seen it, so we left after 5 minutes.
Okay, after 5 minutes of watching, my goodness. All right, so switch roles. Okay, so Sevim, you are the lady with the long hair.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere.
I went to cinema with Billy.
I went to the cinema with Billy again.
I went to the cinema with Billy.
Oh, was it a good film?
I don't know. Billy had already seen it, so we left after 5 minutes.
Okay, so maybe the lady here is the mom. Okay, and this is the daughter. Okay. So when we talk about the past, we usually use more than one tense. Okay, so present perfect, Shukran, can you read? We can
use the present perfect simple have as plus past participle to give general information about recent events or to talk about past events when the time is not specified.
When the time is specified. Example.
Have you heard that broken his leg.
Okay. So continue. We use
We use other tenses to give the details of the past
details. The details.
details of the past event. That broke his leg when he was skiing. He had
Skiing.
skiing.
Okay.
He had only had two skiing lessons.
Okay. We use. Continue.
And we use the present perfect simple to show that the past events as a connections to present. Vic is one fantastic. I am happy now. She's worked here since 2011. She's work here now.
She works here now. Okay. So Vicky's has it's the S there is has. Okay. Vicky has one. Okay. Fantastic. So it means I'm happy now. Okay. So and she has worked here since 2011. So it means she works here now. Okay. So all right. So there. Next for the time expressions. Okay, Sevim, please read.
Time expressions. We use the perfect tense, simple with adverbs and time expressions like just, already, yet, today, still, this week, and this year to talk about events that happened at some point in a period of time up to now. I've taken about 50 photos today. We still haven't found Angie.
Okay, we use. Continue.
We use ever and never to talk about events and expressions at any time. Experiences at any time in the past when we don't specify the time. Have you ever swum in a river? Have you never ridden a bike?
Okay.
We also
use. Go ahead.
Sorry.
We also
use the present perfect simple with since and for when we talk about stations that started at a point of time in the past and still continue. We use since with a point in time and for with a period of time. Anas had a computer since 2002. They lived there for 5 years.
Okay, so you see, this is a period of time, 5 years. They've lived there for, okay, using for. So, but for since, there is a point in time, okay? So, with a point in time since 2002 up to now, okay? So that means, okay, past perfect, continue, Sevim, we use?
Past perfect, we use the past perfect to show that one past event happened before another past event. We can only use when with the past perfect to say that one thing finished before another. When he finished his work, he had lunch. When one short action follows another, we can use the past simple for both. When she arrived, the meeting began. We can also use just, already, yet, never, still, for, and since with the past perfect. I had just started my homework then when the phone rang.
Okay, there you go. So self-explanatory. So we are going to do some exercises so that we could practice, okay, what you have studied. I know that you have already studied that, okay? So, okay, listen to the conversation. I'm going to play the audio. Just a moment. The audio, where is it? Okay. Oh, okay, so track 21, okay.
6. 6.1. Conversation 1. Oh no,
What's the matter?
I've just broken my mobile phone. Conversation 2.
I've never been ice skating. Have you?
I went a lot when I was a kid. Why?
Libby and Paul have just asked me to go ice skating with them.
Conversation 3. Have you heard about Elizabeth?
No, what?
She's passed her swimming test.
Oh, that's good news.
Conversation 4. Hey,
What's up?
someone's just eaten my sandwich.
Oh, sorry. That was me.
Okay, so we are going to number the pictures according to the conversation. So let's try this. The first picture, what number should it be? Shukran.
Three.
3. Okay, so let's write it 3. Okay. Next, 7. What number should this be?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. And Shukran, what number should this be?
4. 4.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
so that means number 1 is the broken cell phone. Okay, good job. All right. Okay, so that was easy for you. Okay, so let's go to this activity. Write present perfect sentences. Add the time expression in the correct place. Okay, please read the example. Who's next? Shukran.
Okay. She's just told me.
Okay, she's just told me. Okay, number 1.
Has the rain stopped yet?
Okay, has the rain stopped yet? Okay, good. Next.
Edward still hasn't cleaned his shoes.
Edward, sorry.
Edward hasn't still cleaned his shoes.
Hasn't still cleaned his shoes. Okay.
Yes.
Next.
Have you ever made a cake?
Have you ever
Made a cake.
made a cake? Okay.
Made a
Next.
cake.
They haven't left the park yet.
Okay. They haven't left the park yet. Okay, they haven't left the park yet. Oh, by the way, for number 2, Edward still hasn't cleaned his shoes. Okay,
Yes.
Edward still hasn't cleaned his shoes. Okay, number 5 now.
Bella has broken her arm 3 times.
Bella has broken her arm. Okay, good. 3 times. Number 6.
I just remembered the answer.
Yes, I've just remembered. Okay, the answer. Next.
We have never talked about it.
Okay, we have never, we have never
Never.
talked about it. Okay, number 8.
He's lived in that house for 20 years.
Okay, yes, lived. Okay, very good. So let's go to the third activity. So circle the correct options or just say the correct options. Okay, so Shukran, example, and number 1.
They went to Spain last year.
Okay, they went to Spain last year.
I didn't eat anything yesterday.
I didn't eat anything yesterday. Next.
I bought this dictionary a long time ago.
Yes, that's correct. Number 3.
Look, someone painted the door. It's blue now.
It's blue now.
Blue now.
Okay, look, someone painted the door. It's blue now. Okay, number 4.
My grandparents got married 1969.
in 1969. Okay. My grandparents got married in 1969. Okay. Next.
Oh no, Lily. Lily's fallen over.
Okay. Oh no, Lily's fallen over. Next.
Did you ever go to an ice skating party when you were a child?
Okay, very good. Next.
Have got two snakes. Fortunately, they've never beaten me.
They've never bitten
me.
They've never bitten me. Okay, I've got two snakes. Can you say snakes?
Snakes.
Okay, good. Next, number 8.
Have you ever drank green tea? It's very nice.
Okay, very good. Okay, so good job. Let's go to there. Okay, so activity 4. This is writing exercise. Okay, so let's make this a homework. Okay.
Okay.
It might eat up all our time. Okay, so let's make this as a homework. Okay, next. Read your sentences. Okay, so this is also a different. Okay, let's do the matching. Okay, number 6. Match the answers A to H to the questions 1 to 8. Okay, so these are the questions and below are the answers. Okay, so number 1, example. Who's next?
Ich wieder.
Okay.
Bende sıra değil mi Şükran?
Sende mi sıra? Sen yap. Okay.
Why did you leave the cinema?
Okay.
Because sorry.
Okay.
Because I'd seen the film before.
Okay, that's the example. So number 2, Sevim.
Şükran.
The example only. That's just an example.
Tamam.
Why didn't you want any lunch?
Okay, why didn't you want any lunch?
Yes, because I just eaten a big piece of chocolate cake.
Okay, because I'd just eaten a big piece of chocolate cake. Okay, Chukran.
Okay, why was your hair white?
Wet. Why was your hair wet?
Wet. Why was your hair wet? Because I'd just been swimming.
Okay, because I'd just been swimming. Okay, next.
Why didn't you recognize Louise? Because she changed her hairstyle.
Okay, because she had changed her hairstyle. Okay.
Style, yes.
Next.
Why did you laugh at my joke?
Why didn't you laugh?
Why didn't you laugh at my joke?
Okay, A sound here. Okay, laugh.
Laugh.
AE sound.
Why did you laugh at my joke? At my joke. Because I'd heard it before.
Because I'd heard it before. Okay. Next.
Why didn't you show him your painting? Why didn't you show him your painting? Because I hadn't finished it.
Okay, because I hadn't finished it. Number 7.
Why didn't you phone her? Because I'd already spoken to her.
Okay, next.
Why did you find it so difficult? Because I'd never done it before.
Okay, very good. Easy for you as well. Okay, let's go. Let's go to this activity. Complete the sentences with the past perfect form of the verb in brackets. Okay, Shukran, example and number 1.
Okay. Did you catch the bus okay? No, it had just left when we go to the bus stop. Was Rennie okay yesterday? No, he wasn't. John had given him some bad news.
Jason
had given him some bad news.
Okay, next, number 2.
How long had you been at the station When I got there, I had just arrived.
Okay.
I had
number-
just
I had
arrived.
just arrived. Okay, I had
Yes.
just arrived.
I had to call the police yesterday. Why? What had happened?
Okay, I had to call the police yesterday. Police. Okay.
Police.
Why? What had happened? Okay,
Why?
number 4.
It was nice to speak to Carrie on Sunday. Yes, I hadn't met her before.
Okay.
Yes, I hadn't met her before.
Okay, next.
Did you know about their news? No, I didn't. They had kept it a secret from me.
They had
kept it
Kept.
kept
Kept.
it kept
Kept
it
a secret.
it a secret from me.
Okay, a secret. Okay.
Secret.
Okay, next.
Did he recognize the ring? No, he didn't. He had never seen it before.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now, okay, let's try this activity. Circle the, not circle, say the correct answer to complete the conversation. Okay, so there's a conversation between Ed and Frank. Okay, so Ed is Shukran and Frank is Sevim. Okay, let's.
Have you seen George today?
No, why?
I've just seen him on the TV.
I've just
Really?
seen. Okay.
Really?
Yes, I have. I was having a drink in a cafe and the TV was on. Suddenly I saw George on a quiz show.
Wow. I on TV? No, me neither. Had he told you
Just a
about
moment.
being?
Okay, Frank first. Frank, again. Wow.
Wow. I have on TV.
I have never been.
I've
never been. Okay, you missed
I've
this
never
part.
been. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I've never been on TV.
Okay. Ed now.
No, me neither. Neither. Had he told you about being on TV?
No, I didn't know anything about it.
It is strange.
And did you answer all the questions?
I don't know. I did it. I don't know. I didn't see the end of the program. I had to go and get my bus.
Okay, and get my bus. All right. Okay. So let's switch roles. Okay, so that you could practice both. Okay. So
Okay.
Ed is Sevim.
Yeah, Ed.
Ben okuyorum. Şükrancığım.
Okay. Tamam anladım.
Have you seen George today?
No, why?
I've just seen him on TV.
Yes, I have.
Really diyorsun.
Pardon, really atladım. Really?
Really?
Yes, I was having a drink in a cafe and the TV was on. Suddenly, I saw George on a quiz show.
Wow, I've never been on TV.
No, me neither. Had he told you about being on TV?
No, I didn't know anything about it.
It's strange.
And did he answer all the questions?
I don't know. I didn't see the end of the program. I had to go and get my bus.
Okay, all right, okay. So, Sevim, sometimes Sevim and Shukran, sometimes at the end of the sentence, you are raising your intonation. Okay, so it should be just going down. Okay, so just going down. Like I've just seen him on TV. Okay, so don't say I've just seen him on TV. Okay, so it's like a question sometimes. Okay, so try to be conscious of that. Okay. All right. So only the questions answerable by yes or no. You raise your intonation at the end. Okay. Like this word, really. Okay. Really. Okay. So,
Really?
yes. Going up. Okay. So yes. Okay. So let's go to activity 10. Complete the text with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Okay. Who's next? Okay. Who's next? Shukran. Okay.
Yeah.
Example
Okay.
and number 1.
Have you ever heard of the Tuscana event?
Tuscanga event. Okay.
Tuscana event.
Okay.
On the 30th June 1908, there was
1908. Okay.
1908.
Yes.
There was a big explosion in Russia.
Okay, there was a big explosion in Russia. Okay, Sevim.
It happened at about 7:15 in the morning when many people were sleeping. We're sleeping.
2 and 3. Okay, next, Fran.
Some people heard an enormous bang.
Enormous. Okay.
Bang.
Okay. And continue with 5. And others.
And others also saw a bright flash of light.
Okay, next.
Later, they discovered that the force of the explosion had knocked down about 8 million trees.
Okay, so Shukran.
It had broken the windows of many houses too.
Okay, Sevim.
It was a very mysterious event. For many years after the explosion, scientists don't understand
Then what had happened that day.
Okay.
Now scientists believe that a large meteor exploded at about 7 kilometers above the Earth.
Okay, a large meteoroid. Okay. Meteoroid. So coming from the word meteor. So meteoroid. Like Android. Okay. So
yes, Android.
Kilometer. Okay, so 7 kilometers. Okay.
7 kilometers. Yes.
Okay. So let's go to the next activity. Okay, so there is an audio that I'm going to play. I will read first. Listen to Oscar talking about his experience. Imagine you are Oscar and answer the questions. Okay, so just a moment. I'm going to play the audio. It's for track 22.
6.2.
Have you ever been to hospital in a different country? Yes, I have. It happened 2 years ago. I was on holiday in Germany. I had gone there with my school for a week. I was skiing down a hill with my friends when I crashed and broke my arm. It hurt a lot. My teachers took me to hospital. The doctors asked me lots of questions and looked at my arm. Then they x-rayed it and put it in plaster. Afterwards, I was in a lot of pain, but I was happy that I hadn't broken my other arm, and I was pleased that I'd understood the doctors when they spoke to me. My arm's been fine since then, and I still want to go skiing again. In fact, I'm making plans for another skiing holiday next year.
Okay. All right. So that was Oscar talking about his experience. Okay. So, okay, let's go to the example. Who's next? Who is next? I think Shukran, right?
Sen de Şükran.
Ben de mi
Okay.
şimdi?
The
Evet.
example, can you read the example?
What kind of experience have you had?
Okay.
I've been to hospital in different country.
I've been to hospital in a different country. Hospital. Can you say that again?
Hospital.
Okay.
Hospital.
All right. So,
Um,
so you're going to talk about your experience, okay? A different kind of experience. So maybe when you were traveling, okay? So you tell your experience first, okay? And then when and where these are the questions, okay? When you're going to answer when and where did it happen, who was with you, what happened, how did you feel, and has it happened again since then? Okay.
Okay. He was in holiday.
It was
In holiday happened. In Germany.
imagine you are Oscar. So you're going to talk like you are Oscar. I was on a holiday. Okay, so
I was in holiday and in Germany mid school.
okay.
It was skiing downhill with friends.
I was skiing. Okay. I was skiing with friends.
Down in hill with friends.
Downhill. Okay.
I was scratched and broke arm and I heard a lot of pain.
Okay.
And then the teacher took him hospital.
Took me. You're Oscar, right?
Okay. The teacher took me hospital.
Okay, to the hospital.
And the doctor examined.
Okay.
Examined. And they put me in X-ray.
Okay.
And then it was my arm broken.
My arm was broken.
Broken.
Was it right or left?
Oh.
Arm, right or left?
I don't know yet.
Okay, just one arm. Okay, one
arm. One arm is broken.
Okay. One arm was.
I was happy. Only arm broken.
Yes. Okay. Only one arm. Okay, was broken. You were happy. Okay.
Okay. And then I was again healthy, and I make a plan for next skiing holiday.
Yes, next skiing holiday. Okay. So, all right, very good. Okay. Okay, good listening skill. Okay. Sevim.
Yes.
So let's you're going to imagine you are Oscar and you talk about your experience.
I am Oscar?
Yes. You will imagine that you are Oscar. Like what you've heard, you're going to say it about you. So you
I'm going. I was going visited Germany 2 years ago. Traveling.
Okay. I was going. So maybe you can just say I visited. Okay, Germany.
I visited
Germany
2
years ago.
2 years ago. I was skiing
Skiing. I was skiing.
Skiing. Yes. Skiing. Sorry.
With, okay, because you have to talk who was with you. Okay. So what happened? Okay. So these are your guide questions. Okay. When and where did it happen? So you already mentioned Germany. Okay. And then, so you were saying I was skiing. Okay. That's what happened.
I have been broken. Yok. I was broken leg.
I had a broken leg.
I had broken leg.
Leg or arm?
Arm.
Okay,
sorry,
I
arm.
had a broken arm. Okay.
Arm. It was different country in hospital.
Okay.
I was helped my teacher.
I had my teacher. I had my teacher.
My teacher had.
Okay, my teacher had.
My teacher had
helped you or had helped me. Okay, so my teacher had helped me.
Had helped me.
Okay.
I was terrible.
I was. Maybe you can say I was in terrible pain. I was in terrible pain. Okay.
Yes.
So what happened? Did they bring you to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. So you may mention that my teacher.
Teacher
took me to the hospital. Okay. And
has it happened again since then? Since then. That's okay.
That's it? Okay. The story is finished there.
Finished there.
Okay, in the hospital.
Short story.
You did not go out from the hospital?
Yes.
You stayed in the hospital. Are you still in the hospital now? Okay. Okay. All right. So okay, let's give Sevim a big hand. Okay. So to Shukran as well. Good job. Okay. Of course, that's difficult. Okay. To listen one time only and then you are going to talk about it as if you're the one. Okay, you're that person. It's difficult, right? So you need to have a good listening skill. Okay, you have to have a good listening skill. Okay, so that's why I congratulate you, both of you. Okay, good job. Okay, so now let's go to present perfect continuous. Okay, so there is an example dialogue here. Okay, so Shukran, okay, please read the first and then you exchange.
Have you been reading all morning?
Have you been reading all morning? Going up.
Okay. Have you been reading all morning?
Good. Next.
Yes, I have.
Wow. How many books have you read?
Have you read? How many books have you read?
How many books have you read?
Only one. I've been reading this one for 2 hours.
Okay, so switch roles. Sevim first.
Sorry. Have you been reading all morning?
Yes, I have.
Wow. How many books have you read?
Have you read?
Have you read?
Okay.
Only one. I have been reading this one for 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Okay. So we use, please read this. Sevim. We use
the present perfect continuous subject plus have slash have plus been plus were plus in. When we talk ing. Yes, Turkish ink.
When we-
When we talk about an activity that started in the past and is still happening now, we use it to focus on the activity and how long it's lasted. You've been watching TV since 6 o'clock this morning. We use the present perfect simple when we focus on the completion or result of actions. I watched 6 different TV programs and I've learned a lot of things.
Okay. Okay, continue, Sevim. We use
the present perfect continuous to talk about the effects or a recent activity if it is not completed. It might be continuing now, or it might continue in the future. I'm not surprised he's tired.
He's tired.
He's tired. He's been swimming for 45 minutes.
Okay, so shukran this time. We don't use
present perfect continuous when we talk about quantity.
quantity. Okay.
He's tired 6 times.
He has tried.
Tried 6 times.
Okay.
We don't use the present perfect continuous with the state verbs.
Okay.
It is excited for
Existed.
Existed
Okay.
for 200 years.
Okay.
We often use recently and lately with the present perfect continuous. He's been feeling ill recently.
Okay.
We can't use ever, never, already, yet, or still be the mid perfect continuous.
Okay, so we can't use ever, never, already, yet, or still with the present perfect continuous. Okay, try to remember that. Okay, so the next activity is again listening. Okay, and you're going to number the pictures from 1 to 4. Okay, just a moment. So
6.3. 1. She's been painting her bedroom. 2. They've been waiting for ages. 3. He's been sleeping. 4. It's been going since 5 o'clock this morning.
okay, so now the number 1 is given already, right? So this is number 1. She's been painting. Okay, which is number 2? Who's next? Who's going to answer next?
B.
Okay, yes. B? Okay, number 2.
Yes.
Okay, Shukran, what is number 3?
A.
A, okay. And of course, this is number 4. Okay. So when I heard the siren, I thought it's here in my room.
Okay.
So it got me. Okay, all right. Okay, very good. Okay. So I'm so serious. Okay, so number 14. Okay, so you're going to choose the correct options. Okay, the correct options. Okay, so who's next? Sevim or Shukran?
Yes.
Okay,
Sevim.
Sevim. Okay.
Lütfen sende sıra.
Okay. Has the letter arrived?
Okay, has the letter arrived? Okay, number 1.
Cat's been trying to learn the guitar for 6 months.
Okay, Kate's been trying to learn the guitar for 6 months. Number 2.
He's broken his leg.
He has broken his leg. Okay, number 3.
I am tired because I've been walking since 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay, I'm tired because I've been walking since 8 o'clock this morning. Okay.
How many apples have you eaten?
How many apples have you eaten? Okay, next.
I know Jenny for many years.
I've known. Okay, I've known. Can you say that again? I've known.
I've known.
Yes, Jenny for many years. Number 6.
You've been singing that song all day.
Okay, you've been singing that song all
That
day.
song all day.
Okay, next activity 15. Write questions with the present perfect continuous. Okay, so Shukran, please read the example.
Okay. Have you been watching a lot of television lately?
Have you been watching a lot of television lately? Okay, going up. Okay.
Lately.
All right, number 1.
Have you been sleeping well recently?
Have you been sleeping well recently? Okay, number 2.
What sports have you been doing lately?
What sports have you been doing lately? Okay, next.
Have you been preparing for a test or exam recently?
Recently? Have you been preparing for a test or exam recently?
Please.
Okay, next.
What color pen have you been using in this lesson?
Okay, what color pen have you been using in this lesson? Okay, next.
Has your best friend been learning a new sport activity recently?
A new sport or activity. New
sport or
Okay.
activity.
Okay, good job. All right. Okay, so now, wow. Okay, so just the 2 of you. That's why we're so fast. Okay. So no, the Hussein is not around anymore, and Nestle and Hadiye. Okay, so we are missing them a lot. Okay, so and oh, by the way, what's the news about Hadiye? Is she still busy?
I don't know.
You don't have any news about her?
She was Izmir.
With her father.
Her father is passed away.
Passed away?
Passed away.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think she go back to Amasra. O da Amasya mıydı?
Amasya.
Amasya.
Okay. But now she is still in Izmir.
Izmir, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
no,
really
she was turned. She was turned. Amasya yesterday.
She returned. She returned yesterday.
Return, yes. Return, yeah, yes.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm hoping for the best for her. I know it's must be difficult for her. So I could understand the feeling. And there are so many things to do usually when a member of your family dies, right? So a lot of things to do. She must be very busy these days.
Days, yes.
And how about Fatma? I remember. Is she
I
doing
don't
good
know.
now?
Oh, she was letzten Abend beim Cengiz Hoca beim Lesen.
She's what? Sorry.
She's gekommen.
She's doing lessons now with teacher.
The Cengiz teacher, first time.
Okay.
Last night.
Okay. So she just came back. Okay. So she's feeling better now. She's feeling better.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. So, well, we should all move on. It's difficult. Okay. So many things happening. Yes. Okay. So anyway, so let's continue our lesson. So used to and be or get used to. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So let's read first. Who is next? Shukran?
Yeah, I can. We used to the infinitive.
We used to. Oh, that's different. Okay.
We used to.
Okay.
The infinitive
plus the infinitive.
Plus the infinitive to talk about things that were true in the past or happened regularly in the past, but which aren't true now or don't happen now.
Okay.
The form is the same for a person.
For all persons. For all persons.
For all persons, singular or plural.
Hmm.
Okay. I used to play the piano every day.
Okay.
He used to write funny stories.
Okay.
We used it
Plus.
plus used to, not used to.
Okay.
In question and
Negatives.
negatives. Did you used to have long hair?
Okay.
They didn't used to like football.
Very good. Okay, next, Sevim. We used be.
We use be used to plus verb plus ing to talk about regular actions and habits which feel normal for us. We used to plus verb plus ing means this habit isn't problem for me. I am used to getting up at 5 o'clock every day. We can also used to talk about things that are becoming more normal for us. I am getting used to having breakfast early. We can also be used to and get used to talk about the past and the future. I wasn't used to living a big city. You'll get used to wearing a uniform.
Okay. Wow. So confusing. Always used to. We used to. Okay. Okay, so you have heard of them, but I know that you know how to use used to, okay, and be and get used to. So there's difference, okay, there's difference, okay. So let's do some exercises, okay. So again, I'm going to play an audio. Look at the picture, okay, while the audio is playing, and complete the sentences with used to, okay, or didn't used to, and the correct form of the verb in brackets, okay? So, all right, okay. So I'm going to play, okay, just a moment. Track number 24.
6.4. I'm 79 years old. I used to go to a big school in the town centre. I can remember it clearly. It was very different to your school today. Used to have a school uniform. Classes at my school were big and strict. There were 35 pupils in my class. We didn't used to sit at tables. At first, one child.
I didn't hurt. I did.
Classroom or in the school.
Okay, so let's repeat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Sevim, are you there? Oh, okay. So I think Sevim left. Okay. So let's try to answer first, okay? And then we will play it again when Sevim is already there, okay?
Okay.
So let's try to answer first. So the example, okay, please read. I'm Emily Banning.
Okay. I am Emily Banning. I am 79 years old. I used to go to a big school in the town center. I can remember it clearly.
Clearly.
It was very different.
Clearly, shukran. Clearly.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly. It was very different to your school today. We didn't used to have a school uniform, but we all wore smart clothes. All the boys used to wear ties.
Okay.
The classes at my school
At
were
my school, the classes at my school.
the classes at my school were big. There used to be more than 35 pupils.
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 Pupils
Okay.
in my class. We didn't used to sit at big tables. At your school, you sit with your friends, but for us, it was on the table for a child.
It was one table. For
It
us,
was-
it was
it-
one table.
It was one table for one child.
Okay.
Our classroom was very simple. There didn't used to be a lot of picture on the wall, and we certainly didn't used to have computers in the classroom or in the school.
Okay. So you got it all correctly.
Okay.
even though it was noisy when we were playing the audio. Okay. So, but Sevim, are you there? Okay, she's still not there. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move to the next activity. Okay, so activity okay, what's this? 6.4. Okay, the same thing. So we're going to listen again, okay, but Sevim is not yet around. How do we pronounce used to? Okay, used to. So you're going to tick A or B, okay? Used to. Okay, used to.
Use A. Used
Is it
to,
A or B?
or B?
Let's-
I don't know.
Okay, let's listen again, okay?
Okay.
6.4. I'm Emily Bank. I'm 79 years old. I used to go to a big school in the town centre. I can remember it clearly. It was very different to your school today. We didn't used to have a school uniform, but we all wore smart clothes. All the boys used to wear ties. The classes at my school were big. There used to be more than 35 pupils in my class. We didn't used to sit at big tables. At your school, you sit with your friends, but for us, it was one table for one child. Our classroom was very simple. There didn't used to be a lot of pictures on the walls, and we certainly didn't used to have computers in the classroom or in the school.
Used to.
Okay. So which
Used
one?
Used to.
A?
A.
Is it A?
Is it A?
A. Your answer
Yes.
is A. Okay, so used to. Yes, that's right, actually. So that's correct. Okay, so Sevim. Okay, still not around. Okay, so let's go to activity 19. We are going to choose the correct answer. Okay, can you read the example?
He didn't used to like sport.
Okay, so without B. Okay. Number one.
I didn't used to have any breakfast.
I didn't used to have any breakfast. Okay, next.
She's not used to working in public.
Şükran.
Efendim,
Sesim kapalıymış.
senin mi?
Where did you go, Sevim? Did you eat?
Microphone closed.
Because it's so
we're calling
coming to learn. Çok gürültü geldi, o yüzden kapattı Linda herhalde.
Doğru,
I've been
doğru.
calling you
Okay.
time to time. Okay. So,
My
or-
husband,
hmm?
loud sound.
Yes, that's right. And
Yeah.
yeah, and we lost you. You didn't listen to the audio a while ago, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It was scratched in background
Uh-huh.
Yes.
by the okay.
Yes.
Right microphone. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we are now
Yeah.
here in activity 19. Okay. So
Okay.
number 3 now.
Number 3. She is not used to working in public.
Number 3.
Sorry. They didn't used to have a car.
Okay. All right. Next, number 4.
I get used to speaking English.
I'll get used to speaking English. Okay. Next, number 5.
Did you used to play in the street when you were a child?
Okay. All right. Did you used to play in the street when you were a child? Okay. Very good. So, okay. There's another listening activity here. Okay. Another audio. Okay. So many audios today. Okay. In this
Okay.
unit. So you're going to listen and check and then listen and repeat. Okay. So
Okay.
let's try a moment. Okay. Don't go out. Okay. Sevim, don't go out anymore. Okay. All right. So this is the last audio.
6.5. He didn't used to like sport. 1. I didn't used to have any breakfast. 2. She's not used to working in public. 3. They didn't used to have a car. 4. I'll get used to speaking English. 5. Did you used to play in the street when you were a child?
Okay. All right. So this is about this. Okay. So 6.5. So I thought this is a different one. So okay, all of your answers are correct. Okay. So have, working, didn't, speaking, and did. Okay. So that's the last audio, I believe. Okay. Oh, just a moment. I need to reload my book because the pages are missing now. Just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, so we are now on page, okay, here, page 40, okay? Page 40
Yes.
now, okay.
Yes.
Activity 21, okay? So complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Use used to and be or get used to and the correct form of a verb from the box. Write one word in each gap. Okay. So first example, Sevim.
Yes. She lived in a flat, but now she lives in a house. She used to live in a flat.
Okay, very good.
He swims every day now. It doesn't feel normal for him. He isn't used to swimming every day.
Okay, so number 1.
This cafe was cheap, but now it's expensive. This cafe used to be cheap.
Okay, used to be cheap. Okay, number 2.
They eat with a knife.
They ate.
They ate with a knife and
Knife, silent K, knife.
Okay. They eat with
And
knife.
They ate.
They ate with a knife and fork, and it didn't feel normal for them. They used to eating with a knife and fork.
Okay, let's write down. They
weren't used to eating with a knife and fork.
They weren't. Okay. They weren't.
used to eating with a knife and fork.
Weren't. Okay. Used to eating. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words. Okay. They
Okay.
weren't used to eating with a knife and fork. They ate with a knife and fork and it didn't feel normal for them. Okay. So they weren't used to eating with a knife and fork. Okay. Number 3.
I go to school by bus now and it's feeling more normal. I'm getting used to going to school by bus.
Okay. So let's write it
Getting,
down.
I'm getting used to going to.
Okay, so I am getting
I am getting used to
used to
going to.
going. Okay, so
Going
I
to
am getting used to going to school by
to
bus.
school by bus. Yes.
All right, okay. So next.
We sang a lot of our old school, but we don't sing much now. And we used to sing a lot at our old school.
Okay, we used
To sing.
to sing. Okay, we used to sing a lot at our old school. Okay, next.
I like carrots now, but I didn't like them before. I didn't used to like carrots.
Okay, just a moment. I didn't used to
Used to, yes.
like carrots. Okay, next.
You'll get used to write. No, you don't like writing with a black pen, but it will seem normal soon. I'll get used to writing.
You is the start. You
get used to writing with a black pen.
You get used.
You get
used
to writing with a black pen.
Writing. Just a moment. Writing with. Oh, but there's already with. So you lack one word.
Writing?
It's here already. Writing with. If I'm going to write with again, so there's double with.
No. No.
So this should be here, and then this should be here. Okay, and then this should be here. So there is a missing.
You will.
You will. Okay.
You will, yeah.
Okay, so you will get used to writing with a black pen. Okay, good job. Okay, all right. So now, wow, so many activities that we've done already. So this one, I think this is a writing activity again. You're going to interview an adult about his or her school days. Okay, prepare questions with used to and the past simple. Use the ideas below. Okay, these are the ideas. Okay, so so this is going to be a writing activity. So let's go. This is also going to be a writing activity. Okay, interview a parent or grandparent about his or her school days. If he or she can speak English, use English. If not, use your first language. Make notes on his or her answers. Okay, so these are some example start up questions. Okay, so next, there is a report. Okay, this is also writing. This is writing. Write a short report about your interview in exercise 24. In exercise 24, this is 24. So use the past simple, the past continuous, the past perfect, and used to. Okay. So like this is the example.
That's in the homework.
Yes, yes, that's going to be homework, but because we still have time, maybe we could choose one to do now. Okay, so instead of making as homework. Okay, so okay, just a moment, because we also have another one here. Okay, this one, not this one. Ask and answer. Oh, make notes about the experience that you have had. Answer the questions in exercise 11. So, okay. So this one, maybe this is going to be your homework. Okay. Number, exercise number 12. Okay. Make notes about an experience. This time you're going to talk about your experience. Okay. So, and then these are your guide questions. Okay. So these are the guide questions. So instead of talking about Oscar's experience as your own, you're going to think about or write about your own experience. Okay. So, and you can answer these questions. What happened to you? Who was with you when it happened? Where did it happen? When it happened? Okay. So how did you feel and has it happened again since then? So it's better to talk about your own experience. So this is the example. Okay, let's read the example. Can you read, Sevim?
Yes.
I've seen
Sorry.
monkeys. Page
Sorry,
34.
sorry. Read.
Yes, please
I'm
read the
read.
example.
I've seen monkeys in the
I've
wild.
seen monkeys. Okay.
In the wild, it was last summer when I was traveling with my family in South America. A guide took us into the rainforest and we...
Okay, so that's just an example. Okay, so you see took. Okay, took, that's past tense, right? So I was traveling, past continuous. Okay, so I've seen. Okay, so using these. Okay, it was last summer. So talking about the things that happened in the past, your experiences. Okay, so this is easy for you because you're going to you have your own experiences, of course. So next, let's try. Okay, okay, so these are some writing activities here. You're going to interview an adult about his or her school days. Okay, so school days. Okay, which is better? School days. Yeah, both are school days. Okay, so just one. Okay, so you can choose maybe just one for 22 and 23 because they seem to look the same. Okay, they seem the same. Okay, so you're going to interview an adult or a grandparent. Okay, you can choose. Okay, whether an adult or a grandparent in your house or in your neighborhood. Okay, or among your friends. Okay, you can choose. So let's read the example questions here. Shukran. Page 40, activity 22. Where
did you go to the school?
Where did you go to school?
School.
Okay. Did
you used to wear a uniform?
Okay, and then of course these are the ideas. You can make use of these words. Okay, that you use name of the school, the uniform, sports, teachers. Okay, so there. So you can also add this. Okay, so because there's only a choice between grandparent or an adult, right? Remember. So you can choose whether an adult or a grandparent. Okay, so let's read the examples here on Sevim. Can you read? I'd like.
My grandfather.
I'd like
to ask you some questions about your school days. Where did you go to school? Okay. Did you used to wear a uniform?
Okay, so you see, same questions only. Okay, so you just have to do it once, no, not twice. Okay, So, all right. And then for this one, write a short report about your interview in exercise 24. Use the past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and used to. Okay, can you read the examples, Shukran?
My grandfather went to Lightfield School. He used to wear uniform. The uniform was very gray trousers, a white shirt, and red jacket.
Okay, so do you get it? So for exercise 22 or 23, you're going to use questions that you're going to interview. And then for the 24, this is the report now. So you are using reported speech, right? Or you're just going to report the story, okay? What
Okay.
happened to your interview, okay? My grandfather, because you interviewed your grandfather, you're going to talk about your grandfather. My grandfather went to, okay, the name of the school, okay? So that's how you're going to do it. So just once, okay? You're going to do it once only, okay? All right, so yeah, so you have any questions, Evim?
Then,
Okay, Shukran, do you have any question?
Where
Big
did you go
hands.
to school?
Yeah, yeah. These are the example questions that you're going to ask. For example, you have chosen your grandfather, okay? Or your father, okay? So you're going to ask, Father, where did you go to school? And then you're going to write the answer. Did you used to wear a uniform? And if he said yes, yes. You take note
Yes.
of the answers. And then for this activity, you're going to make a report. So my father went
My
to
father went to
the name of the school. You're going to say, went to Turkey Elementary School. Okay, example. Okay, all right. So, and then he used to wear a uniform, or he didn't use a uniform. Okay, so depending on the answer. And then if he used to wear a uniform, the uniform was, you're going to describe the
well,
uniform. Okay, so that's what you're going to. This is these are the words that are going to be your guide. Okay, talk about number of pupils in the class, break time games, classroom, sports. Okay, teachers. Okay, you can talk about teachers. Okay, and uniform is just an example, of course. Okay, so there. That's yeah. That's going to be easy for you. All right. So, but the most important thing is how you present the information. Okay, the information can be, you can make up. Okay, you can make up stories, right? So you can make examples only, like just create your own name of school. Okay, you can make a story actually. So for example, you don't want to interview someone, you can make your own story, but using used to, didn't used to, okay, like our lesson. Okay,
Okay.
all right, so that's it. Any other concerns? Because next time we are test number 6. Okay, right? So because we have finished unit 6, so we're going to do test 6 next time. Okay, so answer test 6, because next meeting, next Saturday, we're going to talk about unit 7, the future. Okay,
yes.
so any other concerns? So that's your homework. So can you repeat the homework, Shukran?
On board,
Remember?
the elf we write Oscar's story.
Yes, like him, but you're going to talk about yourself, right? Your own experience. Very good. That's on page. What page is that?
It is 37. 37.
37. Yes. Okay. So here. Okay. Activity 12. Activity 12. Page 37. And then the second homework.
What second number is look?
Page
40.
40.
30.
Page 7. Okay.
30.
40. Yes, page 40.
22.
Yes.
22, 23, and 24. Just
23.
you,
Evet,
you
yes.
combine everything here, okay? Because they are
Uh-huh.
related. Okay, so 22, 23, and 24. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we are going to regard that as one only. So this is homework 2. Homework 1 is the page 37. Homework 2 is this, page 40. And then third is test. Test
Test.
number 6. Okay, so there are 3 things to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, and then I will be seeing you again next Saturday. So we will do
Saturday.
this Saturday. Okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
any other question? No more?
Oh,
No.
No more. Okay. So all right. So then we can finish our lesson today and we
okay.
can go to rest.
Okay.
Let us go rest.
Okay.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank
Have
you,
a nice
Linda.
day.
Have a
Okay.
nice day. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Şükran. Şükran.